back, guys. Sorry about that. This is take 2. All right, sorry about that. The screen got stuck. I don't know what happened, but we're back. Okay, so I'm gonna give everyone a minute to kind of come in. Hi everybody. Welcome, welcome. Part 2. We just got started. Just a refresher as everyone's coming in. I am starting to pull from pile number 1. This would be the little milkshake. And I'm going to do pile number 2 next, which is a little fairy with a book. Okay. And then I'll be doing pile number 3, a little ice cream sundae with 2 cherries on top. Very cute. So 1, 2, 3, all right. As I started to pull pile number 1, little reiteration as everyone's starting to come in, we have Destiny with the Colorado Columbine. Okay. And it says here, follow your heart, because you already know the signs. So this is a destined relationship, very twin flame, very soulmate. Pile number 1 is a fated partnership, okay? It was meant to be. So this is my own oracle deck there. And what I mean is it's written in the stars. Check your star chart, your birth chart. Both of your guys' birth charts are going to align. You're probably going to have a lot of 1-7 synchronicities and a lot of fated signs that this is your person and you're that person's person. You guys are going to fit together like peanut butter and jelly, okay? The next card that came out for pile number 1 was the Fool. And I did say there was somebody stubborn in this pile number 1. There definitely is. Definitely a stubborn person. But the world is in your hands. You are the magician and the creator of your own universe. You're using the law of attraction and manifestation. The power's in your hands to create whatever it is you want. I definitely feel you have the ball in your court. The power is in your hands. Okay? So you have the ability to make whatever you want happen. You have probably an ancestry of magical people that were, they had the ability. Okay? They all have the ability for manifestation, or they had magic powers to where they would create things in the form of manifestation in many different ways. This is vision boards, mantras, I would say calling it in, affirmations, okay? And magic also, candle magic, any kind of magic, herbal magic. These are healers. These are what I called Hasta Nakshatra, which is a Virgo Gemini energy. It's a nakshatra, one of the 27. For the zodiac, and I felt that before I even pulled the Magician, which actually represents Gemini and Virgo. And ironically enough, Hasta Nakshatra is the only nakshatra for Gemini and Virgo. So there is probably a tie here between the Gemini and Virgo people. Okay, please check your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Also, your 7th house of relationships. Don't forget to check your D9 Navamsha chart, a divisional chart in Vedic sidereal astrology. Okay, just to double check those things. If you don't know, that's okay. But I will tell you this, you guys are fated and there's a lot of synchronicities between the both of you. I do think you have the power to bring in a union and the power to call your soulmate or twin flame to your life. Okay, so that's where I left off in part number 1. Now we're in part number 2. Let's go ahead and reveal the 3rd card, which is going to represent your outcome and challenges, okay? Because you're coming in as the Fool, Aries, Alpha, leader. You are the Alpha. You are the leader. You're in charge. The ball's in your court, the one who's watching. Your person is coming in as the Magician. Your person is coming in as very good looking, charming, silver tongue, salesman, sexy, assertive, also a little bit of a showman, meaning this person can put on a show, an act, okay? They could be an actor or an actress, or they could be a very good liar. They could be a good deceiver. They know how to create an illusion, okay? So your person is coming in as the illusionist, all right? So anyways, what is this outcome and challenge for you guys? 7 of Wands and resistance. And I told you earlier, I did feel someone was damn resistant, okay? And stubborn is actually what I said. And that's what I'm feeling in this card. I think the masculine in this energy is stubborn as heck. They are resisting you, Fool card, which is Aries, Alpha, assertive. You're not trying to squish them. You're not trying to crush their dreams, but they may feel like you are. They may feel the pressure from you. They may feel like you're trying to crush them, or you're too powerful, or your presence is possibly intimidating. Your presence could be very intimidating. I mean, when you get all this alpha energy with the magician and the fool, are you guys both alphas butting heads? Quite possibly. And I'm feeling that for him and you, okay? So this person's resisting your manifestation, aren't they? You're trying to call in a union. You're trying to call in healing. You're trying to bring together your guys' destiny and continue this relationship and make this a good life for the both of you. And this person is giving you a hard time. This person is butting heads with you. This person is resisting your healing, resisting your love, resisting fate, resisting destiny, giving you a run for your money, okay? This person is making you work really hard. We do have some hard workers here, somebody that works with their hands possibly in any form or fashion. Okay, let's go ahead and move on to a divine feminine message. What is a message from the divine feminine in pile number 1? You're stable now, divine femme. Dependable. You're on point. You are generous and very strong, which is a very intimidating energy. So you're letting this person know, hey, guess what? You can't move me. I'm a rock. I'm a fortress. I'm a lighthouse in the storm. Your person can't budge your position. You are very, very headstrong. You're very stable. You're rock solid. When you're determined and you put your mind to something, you will not be wavered. You are a force to be reckoned with. Okay? You are very, very strong, stable, smart, dependable, and the best part about you is you're extremely generous. You share everything you have. You don't hoard it, you don't hide it, you don't keep it to yourself. If you get a gift, you share it. So, let's keep going. How is your divine masculine coming into this pile number 1? Oh my, the Tower. Yes, your masculine is going to be getting a tower, guys, in pile number 1. Their little stubbornness is about to change. We have sudden changes coming for them. Shocking events are coming for them. A major shift is going to happen. There's universal help. Why? Because destiny. This is karmic hell for your masculine. They're going through a breakup because relationships are over. There's also revelations. They're seeing the truth. This tower is going to break them down. Your masculine is going through a tower if you picked pile number 1. They're absolutely stubborn. But let me tell you, they're going to have to change. They cannot continue to be this way. They cannot continue down a dark path. A karmic path will, if you know, we have karmic hell, all right? So this person is resisting the tower, resisting you. But guess what? You can't resist the universe, honey. Never have, never will, never can. Let's go ahead and get a oracle from James Van Prague for pile number 1. Yes, I knew it, you alphas. We have courage, baby. That is totally Aries. But let's go ahead and just say, you know, I had Gemini, Virgo for sure. But you can bring in Sagittarius and Leo also. We do have courage, all right? I find the inner strength to face fear with confidence. So again, pile number 1 is exuding confidence. Aries leadership, alpha, nothing scares me. Again, I will not be shaken. My position will not be wavered. I am a force to be reckoned with. You are also the resistance. You are resisting the bullshit. You are resisting their bullshit. You are resisting their resistance. You're stronger than that. You are a fortress. I think whatever you want to happen in your life, you do have the power to make it happen. Not only because you're so courageous and headstrong, but because this is destiny. And you know that saying, if God is with me, who can be against me? If spirit is on your side, if spirit supports this destiny, this fated relationship, what in the world could stand in the way of true destiny? What will happen will happen. What's truly yours will always be yours. What is meant to come into alignment will come into alignment, come hell or high water, come resistance and the tower. This is going to happen. So keep the courage, keep the faith. Pile number 1 is really bringing it home. You're strong enough to make this happen. So I don't want you to lose faith in this person's resistance. I don't want you to get frustrated because I feel like, remember in part 1, I said, I think this pile is like, don't judge a book by its cover. I think what you think it looks like and what it seems is not. There's more to the situation than what is seen. And there's more to this person than what you think. This person is putting on a very good show. All right? And they're making an illusion look like something that it's not. There may be some testing. There may be some hurdles and some difficulty, but it's all an illusion. You're actually going to overcome this bullshit. You're going to dare this illusion to show its face. There is going to be a shocking revelation in this relationship. Expect the tower to come hard. It's coming, and it's coming quick, and it's coming fast, and whatever changes are going to happen is very unexpected. Okay? It's not going to, it's a curveball. It's not going to be seen. It's a curveball. Let's go ahead and get a spirit animal for pile number 1, okay? Yes, we have the butterfly baby, and we started with death. Also, that was in part number 1. You can go ahead and see, but we had this at the bottom of the deck, you know? We had this death and rebirth overall for people, and now we have the beautiful butterfly. And this is your sign, number 1. I think a butterfly is going to be a very big deal for people in pile number 1. And I know butterflies are nice for everybody, but pile number 1 especially. Maybe it's a very meaningful thing in your life. Maybe your mom values butterflies and decorates with butterflies, or your grandma, or it represents a passed on loved one. Maybe you have decorations in your home that resemble butterflies that are gifts to you. Maybe there's a very special Mother's Day card that you bought or received with a butterfly on it. There may be a sign and a synchronicity for pile number 1 in regards to the butterfly, okay? And this may be very important for you. I know in my reading the other day, I talked about a butterfly and, you know, drawing it and then burning it and letting it, you know, float off in this transformation of death and letting it go and this rebirth. And also maybe getting a real butterfly and doing a let it go ritual. So it's again, this is coming in for you, pile number 1, and this is release. This is letting go, okay? And it says here, the butterfly is rebirth. You can reinvent yourself, open to the rewards of change. You have brilliance to share with the world. Love every part of your journey. Again, love every part of your journey. So your spirit animal, pile number 1, is the butterfly. This is a beautiful sign for you. And now that it's spring, butterflies are going around everywhere. This is wonderful news for you. This will transform. Have courage. Whatever situation seems unshakable, it is not. What? I'm right here. I'm working. Well, too bad. Do you want to watch something else? Hang on real quick, guys. Sorry about that. Yes, sweetie. Let's get something else for you. Okay, I'm back, everybody. Sorry for that. One-man show over here. Gotta work with me. Okay, so anyways, guys, beautiful. So pile number 1, butterflies are very synchronistic. This, again, is a destined relationship. You have the power. On a side note, my feelings for you in pile number 1 is that you have a lot of artistic abilities. You may be able to paint beautifully and you never even knew it. You may be able to make art with metal or carvings or sculptures and you didn't even know you had that power. Maybe you did know. You also may have the ability to act, to sing, to do something beautiful with your hands, to create. I just want you to know, on a side note, both of you are very artistic, spiritually gifted people. This is your soulmate, your twin, in a relationship. And if you're not concerned about relationships, and this is a single reading for you, I would say you are now manifesting a beautiful new beginning in your life, but you feel that your manifestation is resisting you. I want you to know a special message for you. If you are experiencing any resistance towards your manifestation, my advice is take the path of least resistance, meaning there's another door. If you're trying to beat down a door to get something done a specific way that you have it intended in your mind, turn around, look to the side of you. There's another option with the least resistance. I don't want you to think that your dream, your wish, your manifestation is fighting you. I just want you to have faith that your destiny is still available, but there's another way. And there's the clock, there's the grandfather clock chiming, giving us an omen that you will be given what you want in divine timing at the right time. So anyways, there's going to be some very big changes for you in pile number 1. All this difficulty and frustration, aggravation, and resistance about what you want or who you want, this is going to come down. There is going to be a tower that's going to reveal the truth, and everybody's going to have a wake-up call to the reality of this connection. So it's beautiful. Anyways, I am going to pull the Divine Feminine, Divine Masculine Reunited card. Have no clue what it is under there, but this is between the both of you. A yin and yang kind of energy, you guys can see. All right, and I picked codependency. So there may have been this issue in the past. I also feel maybe one of you is suffering from codependency. Okay, I'm not saying both of you. If you're not, that's okay. If they are, that's okay. If you are and they're not, that's okay. We're dealing with this. This is something that's been between both of you. Somewhere in your relationship, there was lying some codependent issues, okay? Somewhere in this connection, somebody was codependent on someone else. I feel like it could have been financial. It could have been emotional. It could have been someone just doesn't know how to be alone, you know, codependent on needing a relationship. And there's been a huge tower and butterfly transformation on this codependent situation. I think the reason this card came out in your pile for number 1 is that this used to be an issue. But because we have death, butterfly, and the tower, this issue is no longer an issue, or this issue is going to get knocked down. It will not be an issue anymore. Whatever was codependent in your lifetime with yourself or in this relationship, that day is over. Okay? Let's get a Island Time Wellness card to go with this codependency energy. We have sunglasses. And by the way, the first thing that came to my mind with the sunglasses is take the shades off. Take the sunglasses off. Stop trying to view something with rose-colored glasses. And somebody's been in denial, okay? There's also someone out there that hides behind their shades a little bit too much because they don't want you to see what's inside. Again, the illusion of something is what it is, and it's not true. Because whatever's going on here is not what it seems. So there is an energy here of illusion, okay? So anyway, sunglasses could be, you know, a big part of your situation. Maybe your person is always wearing a specific set of Ray-Ban sunglasses, or maybe you've been dying to get a specific color of sunglasses. Maybe you do have rose-colored gold sunglasses, but this could be a sign for you. Maybe every time you see your person, they're afraid that you can see into them. So they're always hiding behind their sunglasses because they don't want you to see the tears in their eyes when they look at you, or they don't want you to see the truth because the eyes are the window to the soul. And when you have sunglasses, it's like covering up that window so you can't see, hiding behind a curtain, okay? Anyways, this card says watching, looking, stalking, gaslighting, perception, focusing out, and, you know, dare I say, investigating, okay? Because I think of a detective or an investigator with the sunglasses. I do think someone's watching you, okay? Pile number 1. Somebody's watching you, keeping an eye on you, maybe driving by your house, driving by your work. Maybe they see you driving down the street. They've been seeing you. Someone's been watching you through a cloak, watching you through a disguise, watching you and you don't know it. Or maybe this is reversible. Maybe you are keeping an eye on them. Maybe you are watching them. Maybe you're the one spying, doing some detective work. Maybe you're the one driving by. Maybe both of you are looking at each other's Facebook or social medias, YouTube, Instagram, whatever. I just want you guys to know that there is some watching going on in pile number 1. Again, what you think is an illusion. What it looks like is not what it is, okay? All is not what it seems in pile number 1. There's a lot of things that are not yet uncovered. Are they going to get uncovered? Yes, the tower's going to come. They are going to get uncovered. So someone here is going to need some courage because that tower is coming, and it's coming fast. I do think this tower is going to come in 7 weeks, or within 7 weeks. Maybe the number 7 is very synchronistic for you. The 7th month, the 7th day, the 7th week, 7 years, whatever it could be. This is a very synchronistic number for you, okay? July could also be a sign. How far is July? Well, it's more than 7 weeks to get to July, so that may not be it, but it could be by that time. But I think something's going to go down within 7 weeks for pile number 1 people. So, I mean, really that is a month and a half. Within a month and a half, there's going to be a transformation with the butterfly in this relationship. That's very interesting. I want to get what that transformation is. I'm just going to do a bonus card here for pile number 1. What is this transformation going to be for everyone in pile number 1 within this 7-week time period, please? Wow. By the way, 7 of Cups, bottom of the deck, another 7. 7, 7, honey. There's going to be choices and options. But not only that, July did come up. 7th month is 7 of Cups. Something's going down. Okay? I got 2 cards here. Both air energy. Could you be dealing with an air sign? Pile number 1. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. There's going to be a change of thought and a change in communication within 7 weeks. I do feel that. We have the 9 of Swords. So there's a lot of stress and anxiety. There's panic. There's pressure. Okay? A lot of this is going to be going on within the next 7 weeks for someone in a very strong air energy. And then we have the King of Swords. Again, seeing through the bullshit. Look at his eyes. He's not wearing any sunglasses. I think what's going to go down in the next 7 weeks within is the truth, communication, getting to the point. There's going to be maybe even a very difficult conversation. I hate to say that, but it is in the cards. Could there be a difficult conversation coming up for you guys within 7 weeks? Yes. Pile number 1, I think you could come into communication with this person that's been resisting you. I think that this is going to create feelings of panic, pain, jealousy, sadness, pressure, and anxiety. So you have to have courage to take on this tower that might be coming for you between you and this person, okay? Know that this is destiny. And keep in mind my words. Whatever's meant for you cannot be withheld from you. This is a destined relationship. What's yours will always be yours. Have the strength and courage to get through this trial and you know, this painful time. Clearly it's painful. You've been going through pain with this person. I want you to know that whatever tower's coming in your life, pile number 1, don't be afraid. Don't worry, because this is going to lead to the butterfly's transformation of your relationship. And whoever's been struggling with being honest and codependency and resistance against nature, against destiny, against this soulmate energy, against this twin flame energy, they cannot fight it anymore. The truth is going to be revealed. Actions are going to be taken. This is going to cause someone to really feel the pressure and the stress, but it needs to happen. Do I feel like it's you that's going to go through this? No, but it could be. I just want you to know that even if it's your person that's going through this, or you, which I most likely think it's your person, this painful ending needs to happen, and it will happen, and there's no stopping this train. There's no stopping this movement. So please keep that in mind. Be prepared for an amazing transformation in this relationship. And maybe a butterfly will be a sign for you. Okay? All right, so we're going to move on to your oracle and just end pile number 1 now. Your oracle is Sheila. Oh my God. Just hold on a second. Whoa. The Fool. The power to create. The world is in your hands. Manifestation. Magic. The Magician. Gemini, Virgo energy. Hasta Nakshatra. Artistic. Powerful. Creative. Hello, very creative. We talked about the arts. We talked about healing and magic. And now your oracle comes out for pile number 1. And you got Sheila. Creativity. Originality. And spontaneity. She who creates. Are you kidding me? You're both extremely original. What do I mean by you're both original? Pile number 1, you're different than everybody else. You don't look like everybody else. You don't dress like everybody else. You don't talk like everybody else. You don't live like everybody else. You are both very rare energies, meaning you don't fit into a mold. It's okay to be in a mold. There's some very good molds out there. Okay, fitting in is awesome. But these people here are unique. They're different, and that has created them some problems. Okay, being different has created some issues. You stand out from your friends. What do I mean, Steph? You have a group of friends, and they all get along. They get to enjoy things together. They involve you, but you always feel different. You always feel very odd. Okay? You're not the one that fits in with everybody. You can hang out with everybody and get along. Gemini, Virgo, yes, very talkative, very friendly. Aries, very outgoing. But this oddness about you, the way you think about relationships is very different. The way you think about work is different. The way you do art is different. Everything's just different. And your person mirrors you. There's a reflection, okay? Let's go ahead and read this. I had my book when I set everything up and shuffled. You guys saw. So where's my book now? Here it is. Sorry about that. Just bear with me, guys. Bear with me. I still have that song, My Milkshake Brings All the Boys to the Yard. That song cannot leave my head. You have to see part 1 to hear that one. Okay. Sheila, she who creates dresses to please herself. Everything she wears is a reflection of her true self. She decorates her face with makeup and grease paint to show off, you won't believe it, her inner fool. Oh my God, guys. Can I just, before I move on, show you your inner fool? And we got the fool. Are you kidding me? The fool. Okay, and then the magician is like Sheila. She's a gypsy. If you guys can notice, she's a gypsy. Okay, she dances to the beat of her own drum. She puts on a show. And look at the magician, putting on a show. Makeup, hair, you know, styling, putting on a show, the illusions. Okay, so again, you could be very funny. I do get the feeling that this person in pile number 1 has a sense of humor. Like, you tell good jokes, you make people laugh, you're funny, you have a really good sense of humor, and maybe they love your sense of humor, or maybe it's reversed, they have a good sense of humor. But I'll tell you what, you guys are funny. You are comedians, you're funny. I think you guys are great together. And even if one is serious and one is funny, that is the yin-yang. That is what they need, or what you need, you know? I just see a lot of lighthearted, positive energy here. So, see the fool dancing upon the tambourine at her side. There's a little fool in her tambourine. Okay. Sheila makes her own music too. See, a musician, making your own music, writing your own songs, wanting to do music, being very musically inclined, having a good ear for music. There is a golden salamander at her shoulder that whispers crazy ideas. She chooses to follow the ones that appeal to her in the moment. So very, you know, sporadic and spontaneous. She chooses to follow them, okay? She adores the ladybug in her hair and the dragonfly on her skirt. Spontaneity is her middle name, although those who don't understand her call her a risk. Sheila embraces the energy of making things shine in unique ways. This card is a call to be original, or to embrace your originality. That following others and doing what others think you should do is simply not in your blood, not for you. You are being challenged to do something beyond the ordinary. Examine your world. Look for your own salamander and dragonfly guides, butterflies, and hint at where you need to be. The energy here is movement and change, but in original ways. Please don't create another painting of a rose. Paint the thorns instead. Stretch your mind. Creativity isn't only a paintbrush and a canvas. It's cooking, crafting, writing, singing, and even teaching. Where will your originality shine? So anyways, the advice for you here in this reading is a question. What rut do you need to get out of? Or what rut does your person need to get out of? How can I shake things up in a fun, creative way? And last, who is the most spontaneous person you know? Maybe it's you. I feel like you're the most spontaneous person you know. You have a childlike energy about you with that Gemini energy. You are open-minded, open to try new things. I think, and this could be just me, but I feel like your person is creative like you in many ways, but resistant to some spontaneity, like resistant to your spontaneity and your spur-of-the-moment energy. I am channeling and feeling like you are very creative. Like your person maybe is artistic, loves to cook, maybe can write music and sing and dance and is very creative, but has a serious attitude because of the resistance. So I do feel like they're a little bit more serious than you. and they're not as open-minded and spontaneous like you. And I think you bring an element of fun to the relationship. I think that if someone gives you an idea, hey, you know, do you want to stay over here for a little bit? Do you want to, hold on, my phone's getting hot and it's getting stuck. Do you want to stay over here for a little bit, you know, get in the hot tub, have a drink, and you weren't planning on it? I think you would. You're like, you know what, that sounds like a fun idea. You know, work will wait, you know, cleaning will wait. I'm open to trying new things. And I think you are open. So I think that you are the spontaneous one. Your person is more of a planner and resistant against your foolish free nature. I think you're coming in like the Fool, which you are. That's the first card I got. You're coming in as the Fool. They're coming in as the Magician. I want to just say this. In a relationship, you bring out the fun in them. You bring out the spontaneous energy in your person. If it wasn't for you, they wouldn't be as fun. And they miss that about you. They love that about you. Believe me, they do. That's what I'm channeling. They do think about you. They think about you all the time, and they have pressure, and they have headaches, and they have stress. They know this tower is coming for them. The more they keep this up, the more that tower is going to hit harder. They know, and they're watching you, and they're dealing with their issues. You just keep being the beautiful person you are. Love your uniqueness, because they love it. And believe me, whatever resistance you've been having, it's going to go away soon, okay? Give it within 7 weeks. Give it within 7 weeks. Your destiny will be in your hands. And one last time, take my advice. If you're feeling like a door shut in your face and there's resistance, take the path of least resistance. Look around you. Notice that there is another way. There's another way, a different way. And I think you'll be open to doing that. Okay, well, that's pile number 1. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching and choosing pile number 1. Your little milkshake brought all the boys to the yard. All right? Or girls. I'll leave it there. We're going to go ahead now and dive into pile number 2. This one had some surprises. I'll tell you, this one was full of surprises. There was some unexpected energy when I was pulling these cards. There's a lot to learn. I do think there's a teacher and a learner here. A student is probably the proper way of saying it. I feel white is going to be a very prominent color for you here. White. Maybe you like clean lines, clean walls, clean furniture. Maybe white roses are coming into my mind. Albino animals, you may be attracted to them. Maybe you're getting white hair. I don't know. I don't know, guys. But white is coming in for me here. And maybe you're doing like a theme in your house where you're decorating more with white. Okay, that could be an energy. But also, if you think about the color white, think about purity and a fresh, clean start, like a clean slate. Okay, we've wiped off the whiteboard. But I do see a teacher on a whiteboard with the dry erase markers writing things out. And if you're not a teacher, maybe you just have a dry erase board that you write things down on and use pretty often, or you will be inspired to buy one. Okay, let's start with pile number 1. I'm sorry, see, I said it again. What the hell? Maybe you're related to pile number 1. I don't know, my bad, I'm sorry. Pile number 2, the first card. That's what I was thinking. Not pile number 1, pile number 2, the first card. That's all I was thinking. Sorry, guys. So we have serendipity. We have the number 44. Something good is coming. Look at that. Look at the stars. Serendipity. It's written in the stars. I think you look up at the stars a lot. Do you guys catch yourself looking up at the night sky, looking up at the stars, wondering what's going on out there? I definitely think that you and your person did a lot of stargazing, okay? You and your person spent a lot of time under the stars, dreaming, okay? I think you are doing a lot of dreaming. I think you are maybe getting into envisioning what you want, like a blank canvas. The stars in that velvet night sky are so vast and so open and so real, and it just inspires you that anything's possible. Even the star card, like Aquarius energy here, hope, dreaming, faith, anything's possible. I think you've gone through a lot of healing, and I think your mind is very clear. A very clear mind, a very clear vision, okay? Maybe you have a very clear vision of what you want. It's very clear, never been more clear, all right? Let's go ahead and see how you're coming into the picture. How are you coming into the picture, pile number 2? You're coming into the picture as the world. Look at that. Again, Earth against the velvet night sky. Maybe you're really into astrology. You're really into the planets, the transitions. You might be going to school and learning about astrology or taking an astrology course. Okay, the world here is Pisces, and it represents the ending. The world represents a finishing, a completion, and then a re-beginning, okay? So Pisces going into Aries energy here. I feel this Alpha Omega energy, the beginning and the end. I do feel like the world is in your hands. A lot like pile number 1, where, you know, the Fool was holding the universe in one little hand. You're also holding the world in your hand. So again, like, the world is your oyster. What that means is, what do you want? What do you want to create? What do you want to bring? What is it you're asking for? Even the gold infinity loop has little sparkles of gold. And it just reminds me of fiery magic. Like it's just being written in the stars, created by Source. Okay? So I just feel like there's magic involved. Like something's being created. Something just ended for you, and now everything's clear. I think you laid something to rest, or you finished a project. You completed a mission in your life. You feel accomplished. You feel achieved. You feel successful. You feel like you're at the right place at the right time in your life right now. You've never felt more clear about moving forward. You've never felt more hopeful, more inspired than you do today. Today is a new day for you, and you're just like, God, I feel really inspired and stable and clear. I know what I want, and I have the energy to go get it. Okay? All right. And again, like I said, it's already your destiny, just like this card, Destiny. And here, like I said earlier, written in the stars. Okay, this destiny was already pre-orchestrated, preordained. There's something good coming in for you. Okay, so how is your person coming into the situation? Yeah, this has a lot to do with that other card, energy. This card feels thicker than the other ones to me. I feel like your person has a thick skin and a thick skull. Stubborn. They don't let anything get to them, or at least they make people think they don't let anything get to them. Very thick. You know, when they say someone's thick, what are you, thick? It means like nothing's getting through to them. I feel like you've given up on that thickness. You're tired of beating down a dead horse. It's not going to come back to life. This is a very thick person here. We're going to turn this card over. Your person's energy is Queen of Pentacles, which is Capricorn, but it can also be Taurus or Virgo. Okay? So keep that mind open. She's the Queen of Earth. So your person is coming in feeling like they have to be extremely stubborn, extremely grounded, extremely hard-headed and determined, and just, again, just extremely stubborn. I feel like they're a hard worker. I feel like your person focuses on hard work. I feel like your person is spending a lot of their time at work. I feel like your person may even come off a little selfish at times. Okay? It may be a little bit about them. They keep things from you. They hide things from you. They're a little bit, you know, just resistant. Again, she has her back towards you, halfway, you know? So this person feels like they've had to turn their back on you. You feel like you and this person are over. You feel like, Steph, me and this person had to end the relationship because they turned their back on me. I can't penetrate their heart. That's what I'm hearing. I cannot penetrate my person's heart, Steph. I try and I try and I try and I try and I try again with this infinity symbol. It's like I keep doing it over and over, trying to penetrate, trying to get to this person's heart, trying to earn this person's love, trying to give all I can to this person. And I can't get to that place where I'm in their heart, you know? And it's just, it's frustrating for you because you're so persistent. But again, you have hope. And we have the number 44. Hope, serendipity. What is your hope? Synchronistic numbers, 44, 22, 11, 11, 33. And there's my grandfather clock chiming. Omen. You keep seeing these serendipitous energies in pile number 2. And even the number 2 is pairing. And I feel like you know that this is destiny. You know it's fated, but what the hell is the problem? And again, this person is so into materialism, so into their work, so into what other people think. Thank you so much for this super chat. I love that. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Some of you guys may be like, are you listening to me? I feel like someone here could be hard of hearing or suffering from tendinitis or hearing a lot of ringing in your ears, or your ears are really, really sensitive. If your ears are extremely sensitive, the universe is trying to talk to you. Listen. There's a message trying to get through. And if your ears are sensitive, the universe is asking you to be more quiet. Okay? Now I can't be quiet because I got to talk loud so you guys can hear me because my microphone's not set up. But listen, there is messages coming for you. Okay? So your person is coming in focused on work, stubborn, materialistic, a little selfish, hard-headed, but you know they're worth it. The Queen of Pentacles is worth it. If you can go through hell and high water to pursue the Queen of Pentacles, you'll never be let down. She's worth it. She's committed. She's stable. She's loyal. She's trustworthy. She's a good mother. Okay, she's a good parent. She's a good steward of money. She's responsible. So you're pursuing someone that is responsible financially, is a good person to pursue, but damn, they're hard to penetrate. You just can't get into this person's heart as hard as you're trying. It's really hard to get into this person. It's really hard for you to communicate and get in tune and aligned with this person. What is the outcome and the challenge between you guys? Damn. 5 of Swords, conflict. That card just says it all. I mean, here goes the anxiety. Here goes the stress. This is family drama and conflict. You guys are destined to have some conflict. You're destined to ruffle some feathers. This is Marcellus. This is Rebecca and Elijah and Michelson. They're all family, but they fight like cats and dogs. Mars is an affliction for you guys. You're both Manglic, number 1, which has good attributes and has some hardships. On the good side of being a Manglic person, which is Mars in the 12th, 1st, 2nd, 4th, 7th, and 8th house, check your chart, is going to create very intense sexual passion and creativity with your person romantically, especially if you're both Manglic. If you're both Manglic, expect an intense sexual chemistry, which is beautiful and it's unlike anyone else's. And you guys are a little bit spontaneous, unique. You do things that other people wouldn't. You're more sexual. You're not embarrassed to talk about sex. You're not embarrassed to initiate sex. You're not embarrassed to bring sex into any conversation with your lover. It's not taboo for you. There's nothing taboo for a Manglic person. You're willing to try it all. Most of it. A lot of you are loyal, but you're willing to try it all. But a lot of Manglic people have a hunger and a thirst sexually that has a difficult time being quenched. The only time their thirst is quenched is with another Manglic. If you get a Manglic with a non-Manglic, there's problems and there will be cheating. And here's the bad side about this. Manglic people generally have delayed marriages, obviously. They usually have argumentative relationships, a lot of fights, a lot of bickering. They usually have, conflicts, often, disagreements, headstrong people, and there's usually third parties. There's like other people involved. There's always someone intrusive. If it's Mars in the 7th house, someone's always intrusive. Someone's always going to be fucking with your guys' relationship. There's always third-party drama. Can you overcome this? Yes, after the age of 36 with some help. Yes. Also with Manglic, there's multiple relationships. This is not someone who gets married straight out of high school and stays married for 50 years happily, faithfully. These are people that have had 4, 5, 6 plus serious relationships. They can't seem to hold one together. There's always conflict. That's Manglic energy in the 7th house. There's also strong sexual chemistry, like I said, but there's a lot of taboo sexual energy with other people. If you have Mars in the 4th house, it means there's always fights at home. Okay? Your home is a war ground. Okay? Your home with someone is always struggling, always having a hard time at home, slamming doors, arguing, fights, dramas, crying nights, someone leaving home. There's always some kind of drama. Can there be amazing makeup sex and romance in a relationship still like that? Yes. That's Manglic though. Okay, Manglic in the 2nd house is going to create problems with financial. Problems struggling financially. Your relationship always has a hard time financially being able to make it. There's hardships, just fucking hardships. Problems with the in-laws, seriously, and Mars in the 2nd house, there's problems with parents. There's always some kind of abandonment drama or mama drama, daddy drama. There's always something with Mars in the 2nd house. Mars in the 1st house is a hot-headed energy. Woo! Mars in the 1st house is a hot-headed temperament. Someone is just ready to fight. Someone may even be violent with Mars in the 1st house. They're very dominant, authoritative, argumentative. They're a loaded gun. Okay, not like they're going to shoot people, but you piss them off and they're going to go off, and that's Mars in the 1st house. So you might be dealing with someone who's very hot-headed. Shit just happens. They have a temper, shit comes out of their mouth, and they wish they didn't. Which, by the way, Mars in the 2nd house is also a bad mouth, cussing. So someone with Mars in the 2nd house may curse a lot, okay? And Mars in the 12th house is problems with hospitals, problems with health, okay? Problems with even courts, always getting into legal trouble. Hi, sweetie. I love you. Okay, sweetie. It can also signal sexual abuse. People with Manglic, they might have been sexually abused, especially in the 12th house or the 8th house. Sexual abuse could have been part of your history or part of your lover's history. Okay? That could be a problem. Secrets. Mars in the 12th house, 8th house, tons of secrets. Secret relationships, secret cheating, secret accounts, secret, everything. It's just drama. Again, a very intense sexual chemistry, very intense love, but there's always drama. With Mars in the 12th house too, I would say that there's always going to be some arguments in regards to religion and spirituality. Butting heads, differences of opinions, differences of beliefs. Also, Mars in the 12th house is someone being distant from you, living far, living miles, separations. Even the 4th and 12th signal that, separations, like breakups where they live somewhere for a little while and come back home, or they live 2,000 miles away, majority of your relationship. You know, there's shit like that. 8th house though, Mars in the 8th house for your Manglic energy here is going to be problems with the bank, secret bank accounts, hiding money, keeping money from you, needing money, a gambling problem even. This could even be secrets about their family. Their family secretly doesn't like you, or, you know, you're always fighting with the in-laws, fighting with the brother and sister-in-law. There's problems, there's gossip. But again, super sexual energy in the 8th house. If you have Mars in the 8th, it's like you guys will stay together because the sex is amazing. You know, the chemistry between you guys is unmatchable. So it's that crazy relationship. And basically all the houses that I talked about with Mars, every single one of you is going to have a crazy relationship. It is going to be that I love the way you lie, Eminem, Rihanna relationship. Okay, I wish I could play that song for you, but that's what it's going to be. But it's love. It's sick. It's crazy. But see, people don't understand that shit. All the people in the world that do not have Mars in the houses I mentioned don't know and can't understand what the fuck I'm talking about, because they wouldn't tolerate any of that shit, because that's not their makeup. That's not them. Okay? They don't understand that shit, nor could they ever, ever try to understand that. They don't have the desire to understand it. Mars is desire. Mars is war. Mars is sexual energy. Mars is masculine, confrontive, combative, Aries energy, alpha energy. Mars is a very strong force. And if they don't have it in those freaking places, they're not going to fucking understand any of that shit. Couldn't possibly. So if you are in that energy, understand that you're very misunderstood. People look at your relationship like, what the actual fuck is wrong with you? In this dramatic relationship. Just like the show, the originals, everyone was like, why do you tolerate this shit from your family? Because they have a sick love for each other. Not in a twisted way, but they love each other, warts and all. They love each other through their freaking backstabbings, betrayals, bullshit. I mean, they're okay with it because they're all like that. They all have a dark side, and they love each other for their dark side. They're like, you know what? You're an asshole, and I'm a bitch. You know? You're a motherfucker, and I'm a dick. You know? I love you for that shit. I love you for being real, for being raw, for being honest. And these are those people that you see fighting like, what is it? The Smiths? Meet the Smiths or whatever the fuck with Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt. That's that shit right there. Right? That's that crazy shit. It's like, go ahead and have your little dinner party with your wine and how was your day. And then the guns come out. Then the beatings come out. Then the war comes out. And in this slapping and strangling and pushing and slamming and shooting at each other comes this passionate embrace where it's like, God, I want to fuck you so bad. You know what I mean? I just want to, and they're like, oh yeah, and they're just crazy. You know, pulling hair and smacking ass and throwing wall and, you know, at the end of it, they're smoking a cigarette. Like, that was good, you know, because they don't like shit to be the way it always is. They don't like this, the same cookie cutter bullshit. And a lot of people do. I'm not saying that's bad, because consistency is very romantic. You can always count and depend on someone. But in this fucking relationship, fucking A. I mean, I don't know what to say. You know what it is. and serendipity. You know who you are. You know what you like to do sexually. And again, Manglic people have very weird sexual, likings. Example, someone really, 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 really likes to give head. And you've never met anyone like that, and they really like that shit, and it's kind of taboo, and you're like, well, what the fuck? But they're into that shit, and you're okay with it. So that's Manglic, and you return the favor. Maybe someone likes their hair pulled, and there's some, I'm not gonna, this is a PG channel, I can't go really into that, but you know what you like, Manglic people, so you have to deal with that. And the doorbell ring. I'll be right back, guys. It's a package. Is it my card? It's for you. It's for me. It's your Superman pajamas. Yay! They came in. You're a good boy. Yeah, I ordered Matthew some Superman pajamas and they came in. Come here, by my desk. Thank God for Amazon. Okay. You want to show everyone your Superman pajamas? Yeah. Look, he got his Superman pajamas. Woohoo! Someone's a happy boy. Are you going to be Superman? Take off your shorts. Go on, take it off. I'll put it on you if you do. Do not play outside in this. This is pajamas. They don't go outside. Okay? He's super excited. He's been waiting for this. No, put your underwear on. Why? Because you can't go without your undies. He's got Superman undies too. He's got big boy undies, Superman everything. You just Superman? Okay, look at that. That's cool. What's you Oh, hang on to me. Whoa! Are you okay? Yeah. Okay. Oh, you're a good boy. Thank you for all your kisses. You're the best. Put your arms up. Okay. Almost done, guys. You gotta give me a memento here. Okay. I might have to wash these in cold. Oh, well, that fits good. No, it fits perfect. All right. It doesn't have puffy muscles, but that's okay. That's why I got it. So you could sleep comfy. Go ahead. Yeah, he was wearing his Superman outfit with the puffy, foamy muscles like a Halloween costume. And anyways, he wanted to sleep in that, and it's really hot and uncomfortable. I mean, sleeping with all that fluff muscle, so I wanted to order him something comfortable where he could sleep and still be Superman. So anyways, okay, so wait a minute, I had a thought too. Doesn't Eminem have a song called Superman? I mean, someone here could be a really big Eminem fan. You or them, it's a possibility. But anyways, moving on. The Manglic energy is where I kind of left off on. You guys, again, just really intense couple. No one really gets you guys. There's been a lot of conflict. There's always going to be conflict in some way. But I think you guys are okay with that. However, I do think in the near future, there's going to be a fight for stability. I'm also getting a message, a channeled message. If your person left you for an earth sign, I think you're going to fight for them. Maybe not literally, but you're in a fight for them. You're in a fight to win them back. okay? Do I think you're going to win? Yes, because Five of Swords is a victory. But it also represents a hollow victory, you know? Are you really sure you're fighting for what you really want? You know? I just also want to say that your person for the outcome may have to fight off other family to get you. And what came to my mind in this card, because we have Marcel and Rebecca, there's Rebecca, and there's Marcel. And they raised him. Well, Michael raised him as his son. But when he was younger, he wanted to be with Rebecca, his sister, Michael's sister. And he obviously had a big effing problem with that and didn't allow them to be together. So he stabbed his sister and put her to sleep for like 50 years or something, 100 years, I don't know. And Marcellus was left for dead, but he actually lived, and she didn't know he was alive. He was mad they didn't come looking for him. Family drama. But the point is, Marcellus always loved Rebecca, and he had to fight Marcel had to fight Michael to get to her. And he was always fighting his own family that raised him just to have love. And so this love is a battlefield. And I feel like you guys are always in this battlefield. And you're always fighting for love. You're always having to fight for the one you love. They're always having to fight for the one they love. In order for you guys to be together, there has to be a fight. And why does there have to be a fight? Mars energy. You know, this is Mars in Gemini, you know. But there's always a fight, guys. And that's just your destiny. That's what freaking happens. So I want you to know that if you're in this difficult mix, are you going to find stability? Yes. Are you done fighting for a lot of this shit? Yes. Right now, you're done. You're like, I'm done with a fight, but here comes another one. Okay? With the World card, you just ended a huge period of drama. And now there might be a new slew of drama, okay? But again, you're stronger than that. You can fight through this. You are very strong and stable and wise. And I think you have something new to add to the game. You have something new to add to this fight that you didn't have before, and that's financial stability. I think there was a time singly where you were struggling here with Queen of Pentacles, the World, and Five of Swords. I do think you were struggling with financial security. There was some problem for you or them that was always consistently a struggle. But now, you've gotten your balance. You've gotten your stability. So now you're adding this to the mix. You look better physically. Financially, your bank account looks amazing. Your life is put together. So this is the serendipity, number 44, this card. You're both aligning. You're both resonating in this, I'm stable now. Let's do this again. So I do feel like you guys are going to get another chance, a second chance at coming back together. Because in your near future is this Five of Swords. There's going to be a victory, but there's going to be a fight. And you don't want to fight. This is why it's hollow. It's a hollow victory. You don't want to fight. You don't even want to fight for this person or fight with other people for this person. You don't want to fight. But what happens when you fight? You fight for what you love. You fight for what you believe in. And when you're called to the fight, you will fight. Just like Marcel doesn't like to fight his family, but if he has to for Rebecca, he will. Just like Rebecca doesn't want to fight her brothers, but if she has to, she will. Okay? So there's this energy of, I don't want to do this, but I will if I have to. And that may be coming up for you in your future. Let's go ahead and get a message from the Divine Feminine. Pile number 2. I told you, look at this. Serendipity, fated love, honey. Soulmates, divine love, past life, unexpected. You did have a past life. I don't know what period, but what I'm picturing is Gone with the Wind time period. Whatever period that was, okay? You had a past life with this person, and you did have a past life at that time. All right? So I guess, what is that? Like revolution? I don't know. War, whatever. Civil War? During the Civil War, you could definitely have a connection during the Civil War with your past life lover. Ironically, it's the Civil War, and ironically, you guys are still at war. Again, it's this Mars energy. You could be seeing a soldier. You could be a soldier. If no one here is a soldier, maybe there were dreams that you wish you could have been, or they wish they could have been a soldier. Maybe they wished they could have enlisted, or maybe they were a soldier in a past life, and they still feel like a soldier in this life, even though they're not. They're still carrying that soldier mentality, you know, but that's definitely here. Someone here does like push-ups and arm exercises, weights, weightlifting, push-ups, pull-ups. Someone's really into that. Someone is also really into having tattoos on their arms. Someone's really into that in this energy here. Someone is also very loyal to their family and family name. Like that means a lot to them. So maybe they're a junior or a senior, or, you know, whatever. Maybe just a woman carrying their family name is really big for them also. But I do feel that. So tradition, family, loyalty, respect, ultimate love, crazy love, passionate love is really strong here. And we have two very passionate, very sexually intimate people that your chemistry will never be matched to anyone else like it is to each other. Okay? What does the Divine Masculine want to say in pile number 2? Wait a minute. I have 2 Divine Feminines. What the actual fuck? This could be a same-sex relationship. I don't know. Probably not, but I don't know why I have a Divine Feminine card. I had pulled from 2 different decks, but I'm going to go ahead and just read it. So the masculine says, you have a choice, feminine. More options, fork in the road, blessings, doors opened. So this is what really frustrates you. Your masculine has more than one freaking option. And sometimes they treat you like an option. Or you feel like an option to them. Maybe they feel like an option. Keep in mind, it's always reversible. But in the masculine energy here, there's a freaking choice. There's a freaking option. And that pisses you off. Or pisses someone off. Obviously, because of the hot-headed energy. So someone's like, freaking A. Freaking flippin' A. So you have a choice now? So I'm not the only one, you know? And there's that Manglic energy. That pissed off, heated, fiery energy. Matthew? Good boy. I do want you to know that the Divine Masculine has a fork in the road right now. They have a decision to make. And it better be the right one. Because blessings and doors are being opened to them. And I hope they choose the right door. I'm going to go ahead and get an additional card for the masculine. And clarify this. What is this choice that the masculine has? Tell me about this choice and options in the masculine energy. It's gonna piss some of you off. We got the Virgo again, an earth sign, maybe another earth sign. A Virgo energy is coming in. We're talking September energy. Okay. We're also talking August energy. So this person has to go within. This person has to go within and make a choice. This person needs to decide what's best for them. They really have to search in their soul searching. They have to follow the signs. I think what's going to lead them home is serendipitous events. Your name pops up. Your number pops up. A picture of you pops up. A friend talks about you. They see signs on their phone, 1111, 444, 333. Sorry about that. I was getting a phone call. So anyways, they see that there is going to be some synchronicities. This is going to lead them home. Their choice is obviously they're fortunate. They're fortunate to have more than one person to choose from. But the difficulty here is they have to make the right choice. If they make the wrong choice, they will suffer. Okay? I also think the choice is not as easy as it sounds. There's some feelings involved. There's some other people involved. There's family involved. Making a decision is going to affect everybody. And they're worried about that. So they're really going within themselves, really going in hard. And even if it's not the dates that I mentioned for a sun sign, check the sun, moon, rising, and Venus. Also check the 7th house and Jupiter for spouse. Because I do see marriage here. I also see divorce. One of you guys is married and divorced. Okay? Or this is a soon-to-be event. But it needs to happen. Another separation, I feel, needs to happen. And they're going within to figure this out. Also with the Hermit, they're being shown all these signs that this decision must be made to move forward. So the Star with this serendipity energy is here. And then the Hermit usually has the star in his lantern, but in this case it's a flame. But believe me, the star is still present in this reading. Strong Aquarius energy or 11th house. But believe me, the star is saying have hope, have faith, trust your inner guidance, trust your soul, trust that little energy inside you whispering, this is the way. Trust the signs. This person is going to be more aware and is self-reflecting. I also think this person is isolated right now. I think that they're alone trying to make this decision for life, meaning they could be single living in an apartment. They could be at home with some other people, but just staying away from them. They could be thinking a lot on their own. This is an overanalyzer and an overthinker. Okay? This person is paranoid about making the wrong choice. So obviously frustrated and pressured about making the right choice. This person is torn, very, very torn, and really praying and seeking some kind of guidance to make this big decision because they feel very torn in what decision they are going to make. Let's pull... I'm sorry, I feel like I have to ask Spirit to give me one more card. Who do they really love? That's what I want to ask. Okay, we'll do it when I'm a little bit later. We have to get some more big marshmallows. We only have squares. Yeah. So let's see who your person really loves. Who does your person truly love? Who does your person truly love? Hidden. Ask Sissy. She has them in her room, in her desk. Then go ask her, not me. Bottom of the deck is twin flames. So who they really love could definitely be a twin flame. Okay? No. That's a very important energy. We also have King of Wands, which is Leo energy. Okay? And we also have Justice, Libra energy. Who your person really loves is compassionate, loving, good with children, attractive, strong-minded, strong-willed, fair, balanced, beautiful, handsome, slender. This is the person that they feel is righteous and just to be with. This is the person that fate and karma wants them to be with. They really love this person that is an entrepreneur, a business owner, outgoing, outspoken, brave, courageous, sexual, intuitive, magical, powerful, combative. They love someone that is not afraid of a fight, that doesn't back down from a fight. They love someone who's on the righteous path. They love someone who seeks justice and tries to be fair. They love someone who's always been more than fair, overly fair, just really balanced and well-minded, very secure. Okay? They love someone who sees the truth in all the bullshit. And no matter what the truth is, the good, the bad, the ugly, They embrace that it's real and authentic, and they're okay with that. They love someone who might be a lawyer, might be in a legal field, maybe a police officer. They love someone that might be an advocate for children or a fighter. They love someone who's very good in court. Maybe you're not a lawyer, but you're really outspoken in court, or you speak up for those in need. They love someone that wields the sword. Okay? They love someone that is not afraid to go to battle, not afraid to fight, not afraid to speak up. Okay? This is a fearless person. So they're really in love with someone like that. And this is the twin flame energy. So truly who your person really loves is very most likely a twin flame. Okay? And that's who they really love at the bottom of their heart. And if they trusted that and they were guided there, they would know this. Let's go ahead and get a James Van Praagh card. Pride. There's definitely a Leo in the house also. We have pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. I think both of you have an energy here of confidence. Very, very strong, overwhelming confidence. You are fearless. It doesn't matter what you look like, how old you are, where you are. None of that matter. Extremely confident. And you have your pride. They have their pride also. They do care what other people think with the pride. So that kind of bothers them because they want to be looked at like they're great. They want to be looked at like, look at me, you know? I have a sense of pride. With the Libra energy, they love someone who likes to take care of themselves. They look good all the time. Nice teeth, nice nails, nice hair. That's Libra. Very well taking care of themselves. They love someone that is passionate and very sexy. They're extremely judgmental on exterior looks. I know that with Queen of Pentacles, Libra, and King of Wands. This is someone that does care about the looks, okay? So there's that person that's like, you know, I'm not afraid to admit it. I am picky, or I really care what my person looks like. It matters to me. I want to be with someone that takes care of themselves, someone that's fit, someone that looks really good. But at the bottom line energy here, this is a faded love. Okay. I also feel, on a different note, on a side note here, someone in the number 2 energy has lions tattooed or in front of their door, like a statue of a lion. Or they're really into crowns. Crowns. Maybe they have a crown tattoo. Also very regal. Magha Nakshatra. Someone here could have a Venus in Virgo, Libra, or Leo. And it's all about the pride in this relationship. It's you're very proud of your lover. You care about your marriage. Justice cares about marriage and justice and vows. We have a very loyal person here that it's difficult to be loyal because there's so many temptations. But in their heart, Leo energy, they really do, hermit deep down, want to be loyal. Even though it's a fight. It's like it's a fight to be loyal because their desires are driving them wild. And it is a battle. But there is a balance that will be had in this relationship. Let's get a spirit animal. The deer. Aww. Maybe you have deer in your backyard, or you live in a place where there's some deer. We have deer, and it equals love. Your spirit animal is deer, and it represents love. Be gentle with yourself and heal with the power of love. See the light in all things. Acknowledge your self-worth and grace. And again, it's a couple, so it's like a twin flame energy, twins, you know, soulmates. I think you guys are going to heal this relationship with love. And just like the Leo, maybe you have deer on the outside, deer in your home, deer pictures, deer blankets, deer statues. You know, maybe you have those little deer at Christmas time in front of your house. I don't know. I just saw a deer outside of my house the other day. That was pretty awesome. But I think you're dear to this person, and they're dear to you. I think both of you share an immense amount of love. And even though there's interference with other people, even though there's been some drama in your guys' relationship, no lie, no doubt, at the bottom of it all, at the heart of it all, is real, true, fated, serendipitous love. And what's going to heal this madness, this chaos, this conflict? Unconditional love. Seeing the good in all things. Seeing the good through the drama. Being grateful for the lessons and the gifts learned through all of this frustration and headache. And loving each other for who you really both are. Acknowledging your self-worth and grace is that unconditional love. Saying, look, I know you have drama and you're no walk in the park. You're no piece of cake. But I love you and I'm willing to fight for that. You know, like Noah in the Notebook, this is going to be really, really hard. But I want to do that because I want you. I want you always, every day. Every day I want you. I know it's going to be hard, right? And as long as you know this person chooses you, you're willing to fight through all the bullshit. And I think you're like, look, if you can just tell me that you want me, like Noah telling Allie in the Notebook, just tell me what you want. And she says, it's not that easy. He says, it is. Don't worry about what I want, what they want. What do you want? And I think at the bottom of this, whoever I'm reading for is like, if you just tell me that you want me, that you love me, all of me, and you want me forever, I can work through all the bullshit. I can work through your crazy family. I can work through your friends. I can work through the, addictions or drama that you might be struggling with. I can work through your lusty, desires. We can get through that shit. Because I'm like you. We're twins. We're aligned. I understand. I understand it. And if you just tell me that you want me, we can get through this shit because I will fight for you. I will never give up on you. Just let me know that in the bottom of your heart, you want me. And you know it's hard, and you know you've got a lot of shit to deal with, and you're scared to make the wrong choice, and you're just scared in general because you know justice is coming. But if you tell me that you love me and you want me always, I will fight for you till my dying day. I will fight for you to the end. There's nothing that could tear me away from you as long as I know that there's love here. And you're asking me stuff in this tarot reading, do you see that this person really does love me? Yes. 100%. Do they need to figure this out and tell you and find this in themselves? Yes, they do. Hermit card. They need to do this soul searching because, like I said, at the end of the day, who do they really love? The person they were destined for. Twin flames. The only person that could understand this kind of drama, the only person that could withstand so much conflict is a twin flame. What's underneath twin flame? Ace of Cups. True love. Okay? Is that an omen? Is that a sign? You bet your ass it is. So are you going to get through this? That's up to you guys. But it's really up to them as well because they have choices. They have some issues, guys. And if you want the truth, they're a little bit of a player. You want the truth. You want the truth about you. You also have that tendency. Are you more loyal to where you won't do it now? Probably. Are you loyal to who you're attracted to and who you want and desire, like the King of Wands? Yes. Who isn't? When the King of Wands desires and wants something, that's it. That's it. There's determination and fight. Okay? But can I ask you something? Because I know people who've dated players are like, oh, that's bullshit. in my observation with people, the people that date players are usually players also, but they don't realize it. They have a narcissistic tendency where you don't realize that you are also a bit of a player, in the sense that you seek out only the best. And a lot of you guys will have broken up with good people for someone that you felt madly in love with, or you felt better. A lot of the people that I know and I've interviewed in my observations in love in general, there's a lot of good women and good men out there that will have broken up with some decent people, to go after someone they felt they could have a movie kind of love with. You know, they left someone for what they thought was better. And usually it was in a love sense, but maybe not so much a financial sense. It's like, example, you leave someone that is quiet, endearing, charming, good looking, in some sense. Maybe they're balding, or maybe there's something wrong with them. Maybe they don't have a clean house. Maybe they have a shitty car. Maybe they have a lot of money, but they don't keep up their teeth. You know, there's always something. It's usually just one or two things, right? And life is good. Like, if you could just help them with that, they would be a 10. You'd be so happy. But there's something about them. Maybe they're a little bit too lazy. Maybe they're not an alpha. Maybe they're an omega. You know, there's just something that you have an issue with. And then this person will go out after, let's see, a really good-looking, charming King of Wands. Okay? Or a really good-looking, charming Libra. Okay? Super attractive. But maybe they don't have the money. Maybe they're broke. Maybe they're a dreamer. You know, they have everything. They're romantic, passionate. They can kiss. They can dance. They're charming. The way they handle you, the way they look at you, the way they're possessive over you, it all allures you in, right? All this energy about them is so attractive, right? So you might end it nicely with this other person and say, you know, this isn't working out. I love you and it was good, but, you know, it's time that I go ahead and move on. I'm not feeling like this relationship is working for me. And you go be with that person and you expect the Notebook. You expect, you know, the world of this relationship, right? And instead you get a rude awakening that there's a lot of third-party drama, or there's financial drama, or there's family drama. You know what I mean? There's just like, there's always some drama with that one, the elusive one. You know, there's like, a perfect package, but shit, there's some drama. And you're like, I left stable, committed, very comfortable, happy life without any drama for drama? And a lot of people do that. They'll leave a non-drama life for drama. You see a lot of men doing that. You see a lot of women doing that. It happens on both sides. It happens. And so a lot of people will trade what seems to be a comfortable, calm, collected life for someone passionate, exciting, and even dramatic, okay? And you get what you asked for. And you know, here I just want to say, if you are in that situation, don't beat yourself up, because it looks like this is your fate. It looks like this is destiny. It looks like you were destined to have conflict. Again, mostly because I said I think you're a Manglic person. Okay? So that's mostly the reason why you're destined to be in this kind of a relationship. That's okay. Nothing's wrong with being fated and having these things come up. We all have different cards. We all have different birth charts. We all have a different star alignment. Some of us are more fortunate than others in many different ways. Someone may be fortunate in money and we're not. Someone may be fortunate in love and we're not. Someone may be fortunate with children and we're not. Someone may be more fortunate in looks and we're not. There's always something that you're not going to get everything. And here what you have, which everyone would die for, is passion. Passion, guys. You guys have passion, the elusive passion. You have movie kind of love. You have that, I'm gonna kiss you and love you forever and just, you're mine kind of love. You know how many people want that? They just have the money or the comfort or the kids. They don't have the passion. Believe me, you have the elusive passion. But along with that passion comes the conflict. So that is the cherry on the cake there. That is the message here, is that you have a beautiful chemistry and crazy passion. But along with that came a lot of drama. Are you going to have more? Most likely. Are you okay with that? Most likely. Why? Because you're a fighter. So let's move on from that message here. You guys love each other. There's a lot of pride and ego between the both of you. A lot of alpha here going on. A lot of thick skin, hard-headedness going on. We do have some conflict with friends, family, outsiders, third parties, whatever. You're going to have to go to battle to win again. It's not something you really want to do, but it's something you may be put up to do because of fate, all right? Because you guys are fated lovers, soulmates, divine love, past life lovers, okay? This is a fated situation. That's what happens to twin flame drama. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. You have a lot of love together. Can you heal your guys' karma with love? Yes. Can I give you some good news? Because you guys are like, Steph, do you have any good news in this fucking reading? Yes. The good news for a lot of Manglic people, once you hit the age of 36 or older, 36 and older in Vedic sidereal astrology, you move into a Navamsha chart, which changes a lot of things for you. And even if it doesn't change in the chart, just after the age of 36 in Vedic astrology, you become mature. You become who you need to be. A lot of you guys have grown. You've ended a lot of bullshit, okay? You've changed and gotten mature and stable with the Queen of Pentacles, okay? So you are stable now. After the age of 36 and on, you will start to see gradual improvement on loyalty, fidelity, financial stability, no, fighting every week. You're going to see a consistent calm, not a permanent calm, but you're going to see a very big consistent change in life. So does it get better? Yes. Why? Because we mature, we grow. Even the players calm themselves after a specific age, okay? So I do feel like this relationship will simmer. It will simmer down. It will always be bubbling and simmering and hot on the stove. But it will come to a nice simmer and not a boil. You know what I mean? Because before all of that, you guys are boiling. There's so much drama. Let me put my charger in. Okay, there's so much drama, which causes all the drama, but it's going to calm down. So does love matter here at all in the drama? Yes. Why? Because you guys love each other. You have that passion and the love. And believe me, love overcomes all things. Love heals all things. Love endures all things. Love perseveres. Love conquers all. Love is here in number 2. You may have a hell of a high water and karmic hell and hardships, but at the end of the day, in the inside of it all is true love. True love. And you guys will conquer. So let's get a Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine Reunited card. Look at that. Didn't I look at that? Healing. Okay, we have Reiki healing here. She's healing the heart chakra with a green little orb of light above the heart. Okay, are you guys going to heal? Yes, hell yes. Look at that. The heart is being healed and mended. Powerful, powerful energy coming in for pile number 2. You guys are going to have reconciliation and restoration. You guys are going to be healed. I do see a beautiful Reiki healer as well. Maybe one of you is going to get into the art of Reiki. Maybe you're going to visit a Reiki specialist. But this is here in the cards for both of you. Okay? Let's clarify that with this Island Time Wellness. Girl talk. Time with friends. Moving on. Happily single. living in the moment, and having fun. So you guys are on an on-again, off-again relationship, okay? You guys are on, then off, or hot and cold. It's just, again, that's the conflict, that's the drama. There is an in and out energy here for you guys. Is that going to be healed? Yes. I think once you are happily single and living in the moment and you're loving yourself, this is when energy shifts. Are you capable to do that? Yes. You are going to love your choice. This is the choice. You have a choice. Self-love, hermit energy, going within. If you guys can both be happily single, not codependent, not needing anyone, not feeling forced to be in some kind of a situationship, you can find real harmony and real peace with each other. I do feel like you guys are going to start talking again and communicating with Girl Talk. I think you're going to start by the phone, okay? I do think you guys are going to be communicating through phone first. And I do think that someone who's been in a situation with a third party, their choice, Hermit energy, Libra, Justice energy, King of Wands, their decision is to break up with someone. I do think this is a third party situation. They're going to break up with someone and they're going to move on and they're going to start calling you and communicating with you. You guys are going to start having fun. And I do think you guys are like best friends. I think you're going to connect like best friends. I think you're going to share life stories like best friends. And I think this is all fate. I think you're going to reconnect. Okay, fated love. I do think you guys are destined to be together no matter hell or high water. All right, let's go ahead and get an oracle for pile number 2. We have Valencia. You know, I can't make this shit up. We have Mars again. We have war energy again. War, war, war. I mean, this is total Mars, very strong Mars placement. They're definitely Mangla here, but we have Valencia. And maybe somebody's name starts with a V in this number 2. Vincenzo, Vincent, Valencia, Vivian, Victor, Vicky, you know, you guys go down the list. V names, okay? This could be very prominent because V is kind of a rare name, you know. Not a lot of names start with V, you know. They have V in it maybe, but I mean, starting with V is a unique name. So I do think there's some rarity here. I also think there's strong Italian here in this reading. Someone that speaks with their hands, talks with their hands, someone that fights. We have boxer, soldier kind of energy here. We have Latin energy here also because they're a lot like that. Spain and Italy, very close. A lot of Spanish heritage here. We do also have, I feel, exotic. So it doesn't have to be Spanish or Italian, but I do feel strong here. But it could be others. It could be African. It could be Brazilian. You know, well, this is Latin, duh. But it's just, it's very flamboyant, outspoken, outgoing, you know, really put themselves out there, fighter kind of energy. You know, there's a lot of Celtic. Look at Uhtred. He's, you know, Viking energy, English, but, you know, also acted very Danish. But, you know, this exotic, fiery kind of energy about people, okay? So I do feel that, and it's just like, okay. So we have someone here very fiery. We have someone here very, very warlike mentality. So anyways, we have Valencia. She who stands up for what she believes in, stands up for who she loves, stands up for her family. And underneath it, it says resolute, implacable, and determined, which is extremely King of Wands. But she holds a sword. She's a fighter. She stands her ground. We have alpha energy right here, Mars, ready to fight, standing your ground. This is a, I will fight for this relationship. I will not back down. I will not be a coward. I will fight for what's mine. I will fight to the end. We have a fighter here. And maybe if you're not in the fighting mentality, maybe you're just a soldier. you know, whatever. Let's go ahead and read this though. And it says here, resolute, implacable, determined. Valencia, she who stands, embodies the spirit of resoluteness. Her hair is tied back, revealing the determination in her face. Her bloodied sword rests in her hands. She is not hiding it to defend herself. Instead, she clutches it to support herself. Hold on. I have a channeling. It's Gemini bullshit that happens to me. I read and other shit's going on in my head. This is a special message for someone that I channeled on. You feel this person walked away from you. I'm picturing the Five of Swords where two people walked away. You feel abandoned. You feel they walked away from you. Okay? You were there fighting for them, fighting for everything, and you felt betrayed and abandoned. Frustrated that you were left on the battlefield alone. This caused pain. This caused heartache, tears, frustration, and anger. Grief. You feel like you were fighting by yourself. You felt like you were the only one fighting for this relationship and they didn't even lift a finger or give a damn. This is pure frustration and a twin flame energy. You were the pursuer. You were the runner. You were the one trying to make shit happen, but they gave up. And I am feeling that frustration, and that somehow is what I was channeling through this reading. Anyways, let's keep reading here. Her bloodied sword rests in her hands. She is not holding it to defend herself. Instead, she clutches it to support herself because she is weak after a hard-won fight. So you are weakened. Someone here got weakened in the fight for love. Okay, this was so hard. They think that you're willing to fight, but you're not. You're resting. Okay, then we have the fierce tusked skull on her right shoulder reminds her it is wiser to fortify her position. So right now you're taking a break. You're stabilizing your position. You're creating stability in your life so you can get back in the fight when need be. Okay, right now Valencia holds her place. Those who would call her implacable would not be wrong. So you are stubborn, determined, confident. That pride is really coming in here for you. Okay, you have a lot of self-worth. You are so strong and you love yourself. You're so confident into yourself. You're a healer and you're a strength to be reckoned with, dear. So even though you've been through some serious battles, you were not beaten. You are strong. You may have fought and not won anything yet, but you are not defeated. You're ready for another fight if need be and when need be. The message of this card is to stand your ground. The thing you've been working so hard to obtain will be in your possession soon. Woohoo! Victory, number 2. Victory. The thing, the person you've been fighting for will be in your possession. Not could be, not should be, okay? Will be in your possession. Soon, by the way. Do not give in to the urge to give up, because you might be feeling that urge of being tired, exhausted in this fight, right? Let this card serve as a reminder, number 2s, your own resolution. Acknowledge where you've been. Look at where you are now. Tie your hair back. Roll up your sleeves. Now you must prove you have earned this spot, this power. You will not be put aside easily. This moment will determine your own strength of will. Do not waver. Look them in the eye. Hold your gaze. Show them your implacable stance. Show them your pride. Show them your courage. Show them your will. Don't underestimate yourself. Ask yourself, how can I best fortify my current position? Okay? This is you guys. You are the fighter. That's why I said Mangla. You're powerful. You are very attractive in your power. This makes you very attractive King of Wands. The reason you have an aura of being so attractive is because of this alpha mentality. When you are this alpha, this is probably why you had a lot to do with this energy. We had courage and Aries. You kind of related here, right? Because you are also a powerful alpha. This is why there's a relation. You guys are fighters, fire energy. You're here to win. You're not here to lose. And if people thought you lost, no. They may have won some small battle, but they did not win the war. You are a determined soldier. They thought you were dead. They thought they left you behind in the dust. Hell no. What?
Did you know what that small ship is? It's a girl Danny's house.
Okay, well, we'll go get it later. Today.
Then Danny's small spaceship.
I know, it's like a little car. It's a spaceship. I know. We'll go get it later, okay?
Okay.
So anyways, keep up the good work, guys. Boy, are they wrong about you. You are going to heal. You are a twin. You are a fighter. Love will heal all wounds. You have the power of love. There is passion here. Nothing can defeat that. You are a fated soulmate relationship. You may have ended some bullshit in your life. Good. Get prepared to fight again, though, because the fight's not over. So sorry to tell you that message, number 2. The fight is not over. There's another battle coming up in your future, but I think you're prepared and ready to fight in this battle. When the battle comes, you will know. 44, maybe that's a sign, but I want you to know, 222, 44, whatever, 1111, there's going to be a sign, and you will win. What you fight for will be in your possession soon. So you were created for this. You were made for this. Remember, nobody else was made for this. It doesn't matter the comments. It doesn't matter what other people say and their opinions about this kind of a relationship. It doesn't matter. You were created for this. So do not worry or fear what anyone else has to say. It's not their life, not their rodeo, not their fight. Okay? So do I think you're going to win? Hell yeah. So go on, number 2. You rocked it out. You learned a lot, didn't you? You're wiser. You came out stronger in the end. Okay, so we're done with that. We're going to move on to number 3. So if you all are ready, we're going to get into that energy. Okay. Okay, and this is the ice cream sundae with the 2 little cherries on top. Yes, please. We have expansion number 3, and it is making valuable connections. All right, so number 3, you are growing, you're expanding, you're getting more for your value. Well, more value for your money, more value for your time. This is a time of abundance. You're getting more, all right? So I want you to keep in mind that you're about to have a very big period of growth. And maybe you've been waiting for growth. It's about to happen, okay? I do think you're in the energy of 3 because it's the number 3, but also expansion, Empress energy, healing energy, mostly Empress, abundance-wise. I'm feeling Empress as financial gain, connections with the community, meeting the right people. So you're growing in all the right places, okay? Let's go ahead and get the tarot. How are you coming into this situation, pile number 3? You're coming into the situation. Damn, didn't I? I'm right, man. Ace of Pentacles. New beginning. Whoops. You're coming in with a fresh new start, new beginning with a pentacle, baby. The flower of life. It is green. It is growing. It is the seed. This is the moment for you. Wow. Guys, number 3, a gift of money, a new beginning being handed over to you, a seed you've planted, an intention, a project, a career, a passion, something you've been wanting for such a long time. You planted that seed and now you're going to be seeing the fruit. I feel like you planted a seed around fall of last year not a literal seed, but a manifestative seed. You planted something around fall last year, 2019, and you're going to start seeing results this year within 3 weeks or 3 months. Okay? You might have even started seeing results in March, but you're starting to see the fruits of your labor. You're starting to see this. So I do think that you are going to be getting a lot of money. Your body's going to be healed if you've been struggling with a sickness. And I also feel like a proposal could come forward towards you, some kind of a career, a jump in a career, an idea, anything that promotes financial stability and prosperity, a new home, a new car, a new idea, a new book, something to promote you. There's just this growth that's happening, and it's truly Jupiterian. So Pisces Sag may be very prominent for you, or the 9th and 12th house may be very prominent for you. But this is a time period of extreme happiness. And maybe you're going into your Jupiter Mahadasha or a Venus Mahadasha period for you. But this is the time to get what you want. There could also be a pregnancy coming up for you. That could be something. Also, number 3, there could be a surgery, a back surgery coming up for you. Something spinal, okay? Which is an energy where you're going to walk better, feel better, and sleep better. So you might be going forward into something that is going to change your life, okay? It's like someone that suffered from severe chronic pain for years and now they're healed, you know? So I do think that this is going to change your life. Maybe even getting eye surgery. Maybe you don't want to wear glasses or contacts anymore. If you spend that money and invest on your health, on your eyes, you're going to change your life. You're going to see life through a different lens, completely, like a whole new perception. So I do think that this is a change for the better, the much better. In fact, a change for the best. You're going to be the best version of your best self that you've ever been. This is the prime. You're coming into the prime of your life. And this is a beautiful, great, happy new beginning. Okay? All right, so let's go ahead and see how your person is coming in. And by the way, I'm also hearing my ears ring. You might be experiencing a lot of ear ringing with this pile number 3. It's not a loud, but it's definitely noticeable. Okay? You're also expanding your spiritual gifts and your psychic abilities. Okay? This is expanding for you. Okay? You're growing in that. Anyways, how your person is coming in is 9 of Cups. Wish fulfillment. So someone definitely got good news that there's a pregnancy between you and a lover. Or there will be a pregnancy between you and a lover in the near future if you're at that age. If you're not at that age, don't worry about it. But this is good news. This is wish fulfillment. This is happiness. This is joy. Your person is coming in very happy, and it's strangely connected to you. I feel like you're making this person happy. You moved this person. You inspired this person. You gave this person a gift. Like I said, it could be a baby. It could be money. It could be something that's tangible. But you gave them joy and happiness. They're happy. They're looking at you in this Ace of Pentacles going, I like what I see. I'm a-looking and I'm a-liking. Okay? So this person may also be looking at you like a shiny new toy. They're like, damn, pile number 3, you just showed up out of nowhere looking that good. You have transformed yourself. You look like a whole new you, pile number 3. I am looking and liking. And so you're really giving them this inspiration to be happy with you. You are their wish fulfillment now. And it's because you've grown. Maybe not grown financially, but maybe spiritually. You're a better person. You have a better aura. Maybe you look better because you're healthier, taking better care of yourself. I feel like you look transformed. You've lost that weight, or you've put on that nice glow. You know, you're just taking so much better care of life for you, your home, your car, your financials are in order. I see structure. I feel like organization is really big for pile number 3. Getting your life together and organized. Just being a better person. You know, again, this transformation with death is like, you're not who you were. There's a Christian song that's coming to my mind, and it's by Brandon Heath, and it's I'm Not Who I Was. And I don't know how to sing it, but it's like, I wish you could meet me now, you know, because somehow I've changed, and I'm not who I was, or something like that. I really can't sing, guys, but I'm Not Who I Was by Brandon Heath. I think it's Through Different Eyes. Maybe that's the title. But really, pile number 3, you're not who you once were. You're completely different. And I think you're really happy in this position of life that you're in currently, or you're walking into. The next card I have for you is, oh my God! Oh my God, you guys got 4 of Wands. Who picked pile number 3? You lucky duck. No wonder you have the 2 cherries on top. All right? There is marriage coming into your future. The outcome and the challenge for you is marriage. Yes, true union. Marriage, guys. You're going to go to the altar. You and this person are going to the altar. There is my clock's chiming. 11:11, guys. You are going to be reunited with a soulmate or a twin flame. It is very powerful and fated and destined, and I definitely think you will be married by next year, if not this year. Okay, a year from now, you will definitely be engaged or married. I see a ring, I see happiness, and I see marriage. Or I see a baby, and I see happiness, and I see marriage. Or I see a proposal of union, togetherness, and true wish fulfillment, and union and marriage. You will be in union with your twin if you have one, or you will be in union with a soulmate. There's definitely you guys coming together. There is no third-party drama over here in number 3. None. There is no outsiders. There's no fighting. There's no conflicts. There's no drama. This is a good transition into a very prosperous new beginning of life. And I want you to know that financially, you're going to be blessed. In the home sector, you will be blessed. If this has nothing to do with relationships and someone is very single, it means that you are happy by yourself. Your business is going to flourish. You're going to be making more money than you've ever dreamed. And you're going to buy a bigger house than you ever thought you could afford. Or just more than you thought you could afford. I do see home ownership. Home ownership is happening for pile number 3. And you're going to get the one you want. You might even get a home with pillars on the outside of the door, or some very prominent door, front door feature. The front door is going to seem very welcoming. It's going to be everything you ever dreamed of. Your life is going to be what you dreamed of. This is self-fulfilling prophecy in a good way. You have been prophesying to yourself, I am affirmations, visualizations, dedicated efforts, sacrifices were made. You are doing so much work on your life that this is what you get. You have sown that seed, and now it is flourishing. It's like planting a little seed, and this plant is huge now. It's just flourishing. It needs a new pot. The plant is so big, it can't even fit in the pot you planted. So yes, this is true abundance and expansion and manifestation over here. You are getting wish fulfillment. I guess 3 times a charm. 3rd time's a charm. Maybe 3's a lucky number for you. 333. Maybe you're in the energy of 3s. I did say that earlier. Healing and closure with the past and the bullshit. Someone here closed the door and said, past, goodbye. It's been nice. It's been good. It's been a ride. It's been a lesson. Thank you for that. And I'm going to go ahead and plant the seed of intention for what I want in the future. I'm no longer going to let the universe decide for me. I'm no longer going to let shit dictate itself in front of me. I'm no longer just going to take what's given. I'm going to create. I'm going to make my own future. with what I want. I'm going to imagine what I want. I'm going to speak into existence what I want. And what do you get? What you want. Damn. Save the best for last. Now I'm hearing that song, Save the Best for Last. I'm not going to sing it. Clearly I suck at singing, but you should hear it. There's some kind of a song, Save the Best for Last. I don't know if Vanessa Williams sings it or somebody, but someone is saving the best for last. And you may have experienced a lot of shit in your life, but the best is about to start. Woohoo! So go number 3. All right, let's get a message from the Divine Feminine for pile number 3. We have, damn, that's right. Damn, you know that's right. Focused, wise, strong, and intuitive. Thank you. Divine Feminine saying you're doing the damn thing. You are focused. You're damn wise. You're strong as hell. And you're extremely intuitive and smart and wise. You have figured this shit out. You know how to manifest. A lot of people are learning. They don't know. There's a lot of people out there that are like, oh, I want to try it. I want to dabble with manifestation. I want to tiptoe into manifestation. Or I want to try manifestation for a couple weeks and they give up on that shit. This person is like, no. Let me show you how it's done. It starts by being determined, focused, continuously believing in this dream, even when I don't see it. Even when there's not a fucking clue in the universe, I still believe that shit. And I'm going to keep believing that shit until I see it. Let me show you how to manifest. Let me show you how to get what you want. You speak that shit into existence. You make that shit happen. There is no for an answer, okay? You just keep doing it. You just keep putting and putting and putting into this so you will receive this. Because eventually, persistence pays off. And this is someone that knows longevity. With the Ace of Pentacles, they're stable, strong, wise, intuitive, determined. This person knows how to manifest what they want, period. And they're going to get it. So strong Divine Feminine energy there. Let's get a message from the Divine Masculine. Oh, I never thought I'd miss you like this. They hate being away from you. You're going to have a Divine Masculine that can't stand you even going to work. They love you. They want to be up your butt, okay? And if there was separation between you guys, they miss the shit out of you. They want to come home, baby. I want to come home. I want a new beginning with you, another start. I love you. I miss you. I want you. I want to come home. You're going to have me home. I want to come home. I miss the shit out of you. This person has been yearning for you, pining for you, just really missing you. They want nothing more than to be happy with you. And when you are married, when you are happy, somehow there's like magic. I mean, this is crazy. It's like you've manifested someone who is obsessed with you, not in a bad way, but like, damn, they just want you all the time. They don't want you to go to the bathroom and get ready. They want to be up your butt while you do your makeup. Or, you know, while if you're showering and you're a guy, this girl's like, can I come with you to the shower? I mean, this person's up the butt here. And it's just like, God, who is this? Who is this DM? I mean, they love you. They're really in love with you. This is how they're coming in. Whooped, infatuated, in love. I mean, this is like, hello, I love you. I'm crazy about you. This is like puppy love, but in a good way, you know? And I love love like that. You know, when you fall in love with someone, that's the best stuff. That's the icing on the cake. When you first fall in love with someone, oh my God, it's insane, right? You want to fall asleep on the phone with them, am I right? Don't go to sleep, let's FaceTime or be on the phone and we'll fall asleep together and just pretend like we're there in each other's arms, you know, because moving in together can't be fast enough. So you have to manifest this relationship. Or it's like they're at work and they're texting you, right? You're working. They're like, what are you doing? I'm doing this paperwork. I miss you. I miss you too. I love you. I love you too. I'm thinking of you. Oh, I'm thinking of you. You know, it's this back and forth at work, or little I miss yous when you're at work, or hey, when's your lunch? Can I come over and bring you lunch? Can we have lunch? This is that hunger to get to know each other again, you know? This is like, I want to be with you. And it may not last like that forever because, you know, love gets, you know, it sizzles down after a couple years. Let's be real. I had a really good run. I think I had crazy love for like 3 years. But it did die down after a while. But this is that kind of love, guys. This is a new love. It could be a new love with an earth sign for number 3. Okay, earth, water, fire. Do they have those strong elements? Okay, but this is a new beginning with an earth sign, possibly. Someone very grounded, very stable. This is the answer to your dreams. I mean, if you were praying to God and wishing on a star for this kind of love, wish granted. Prayer answered. You get that. Yeah. And it's not just because it was one little wish. It was because you were persistent. Persistent. This is what I want. This, where is it? I'm expecting it. Give it to me. This is what I want. This is what I want. You know? And the 4 of Wands means you just got out of a 3 of Wands energy. And the 3 of Wands energy is expectation, manifestation, decision making and taking steps towards what you want, going after it, being the captain of your own ship. Hey, being the captain of your own shit, right? This is someone that's like, I don't expect the universe to make magic happen. I don't expect someone else to come begging for me. I create what I want so I get what I want. I want to change my life. I change myself. I want to change my results. I change my state of mind. I want to change what I see. I change my vision. I want to change what I receive. I change what I give. This is someone that knows the magic keys to manifestation, and you do get what you want. Very, very strong manifester here. I mean, this is like Bob Proctor. This is like Abraham Hicks. This is like, you know, this is that kind of energy. Someone that masters that shit and gets what the fuck they want. High five. Badass manifester. So anyways, you have someone that loves you, loves to be around you, and do I see a freaking happy life? Fuck yeah. All right, I'm sorry. Potty mouth. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get this James Von Prague Oracle. Ooh, death. I'm learning that endings are merely new beginnings. Woo! And this totally resonates with the bottom of the deck energy here from the very beginning. Death, death, baby. You had to die to be reborn. Hi, sweetie. You okay? Okay, so you had to die here, die to self. Oh my God, you had to die. You had to kill your old way of thinking. This is paradigm shift. All those old ways of living, being, thinking, speaking, dead, gone, buried. Old relationship patterns, nope, dead, gone, buried. I'm just going to say this. Did you close the door on your past completely? Yep. Did you stop all the old behaviors, habits, and thinking and seeing? Yes. This is what created the new beginning confirmation right there. New beginning with this Ace of Pentacles.
Grandma Dandy wants us to go to see her because her sister from California is coming.
Okay.
And she wants us to go either this evening or tomorrow.
Okay.
She doesn't know how long she's going to stay.
Okay.
So can we go this evening?
Yeah, tell her we will.
Okay.
Okay. So anyways.
Can we go as soon as you're done with the reading?
No.
Oh.
We'll go for dinner. Okay?
Is that the evening?
Yes.
Okay.
I have work to do and I can't just go. Okay. So anyways, we're done with that. We already said the death. We know that we went through a transformation and a death. You are transformed because you've let shit go. Didn't I just have this freaking reading yesterday? I said, make room. If you want something new in your life, make room. You can't have this until the old shit's gone. Okay? You can't have this person, this transformation, until you've let that old person go. Can I just tell you something? For those of you guys, this is gold nuggets here that I'm dropping on you. For those of you guys that want a transformed relationship with the person you have, listen to me now. Let the old them die. Quit reminding them of their fuck-ups. Quit reminding them of who they were and what they did. Quit reminding yourself of what they did, who they were, what you experienced with this person now. Let that shit die, because you are going to create that person every day. You're going to create the same version of the same person every day. That's who you're going to be in communication with. When you stop saying, this is what you did, this is who you were, this is what happened, and you start saying, this is who you are now, this is what you will be, this is what you are, you're going to create that person. You're going to change your relationship dynamic. But if you do not make room for the new person you want, same or old, because you're too busy focusing on what was, that person will never come through the door. Never come through the door. Until you believe and speak healing, prosperity, and abundance on your love life, on that person, on whatever you're doing, it's not going to happen. So please, if you are wanting to transform something, a relationship with your kids, a relationship with your mom, a relationship with your man or your woman, if you want to transform that shit, start telling them who they are, as in who you want them to be. And don't speak about it in future tense, like, this is who you can be, this is who you should be, this is who you will be. Don't say that. This is who you are. Call that future want, desire, and dream and wish into existence today by saying, it is so. I said it, and it is so. I speak it, therefore it is. And there's the omen with the clock. Change your mind, change your life. Change your words, change your results. Change your thoughts, change your paradigm. Your reality will suddenly shift. Your timeline will move to a new one. Your results will become what you tell them they will be. Okay? Exactly. I speak it, so it is. So this is number 3 over here. In order for you to receive 9 of Cups, 4 of Wands, and a freaking Ace of Pentacles, you had to let shit die. High five. And you did that. Now you've transformed. Let's get your spirit animal. We have the cat. Ooh, we have the cat. I haven't gotten the cat before. Independent. You are independent. It says you are a natural healer. Yeah, you. You have an intuition that is extremely strong. Hello. You don't have to go with the crowd. Hello. Yes, that's why you're a manifester, because you are, quite frankly, not going with the crowd. Everyone else isn't doing this shit. You are. Life supports you in every way. Holy shit. No wonder. Life supports you in every way. You are the cat. Maybe cat is your spirit animal, number 3. Maybe you want to get a cat. Maybe you've had a cat for years. Whatever. Maybe cats love you. I don't know, but this is your spirit animal. It's because you are like the cat. You are nimble. You are quick. You are smart. You're intuitive. You are a natural healer, meaning you heal people and you don't even mean to. Your voice is healing. Your aura is healing. Your touch is healing. Your mere presence is healing to people. Okay? You are stealthy, meaning you're elusive. Like, you could be a very good detective. You're great at observing. You sense things before they happen. Strong psychic abilities. Extremely intuitive. You read thoughts. You do telepathy. You're empathic. You're just very gifted, very wise in being an all-knowing kind of person. And you're beautiful. I mean, who's not attracted to a cat? Even people that are allergic to cats love the way cats look. They're cute, they're cuddly, they're furry, you know, they purr. It's super alluring, right? Oh, yes. Kittens are always alluring, but cats are beautiful. You know, even tigers, panthers, those kinds of cats, they're attractive. We look at them from afar. We would never just run up and touch them, but God, they're attractive. They've got this independence about them, right? Cats don't need to freaking be around other people. They just have this power, like, I'm walking through the room. I own this shit. And that's you. Super independent. Okay, cat, independent. All right? You're your own man. You're your own woman. Okay. Let's go ahead and get a divine masculine, divine feminine reunited. We have sacred sexuality. This is like the lover's energy, number 6, lover's card. So again, the 4 of Wands and the lover's card, extremely fated relationship. Destiny stepped in, brought you your twin, brought you your soulmate. This is a fated connection, but it's also sacred. Sacred sexuality is yin and yang, divine masculine, divine feminine. This is perfectly balanced and in harmony. Okay, with the number 6. You guys have a beautiful connection. It's inseparable. It's passionate. It's hot. It's fiery. It's close. Kindred spirits. You guys are kindred spirits. You're alike. You're bonded. You're close. This is Kundalini energy, spinning and connected and coiled together like the snakes, the yin and the yang, together making DNA. You may share children. Okay, but even if not, you share energies. You are one. 2 become 1. Okay, you are bonded to this person, you know, most likely through marriage also. Okay, there is a bonding here, and definitely soulmates, spiritually connected, spiritually in union first before you're in union physically. So can I say you and this person are already in union spiritually? Definitely you're having some 5D sexual energy before you got physical. So there's a lot of spiritual sexual energy and physical sexual energy. It's beautiful connection. It's very spiritual and sensual, and it's sacred. Let's just focus on that. Let's go ahead and get a Island Time Wellness to clarify that. Self-indulgence. Focus on self. Self-worth. Time to heal. Shadow work. Self-appreciation. Keyword, self. Why? Cat. Independent. If you weren't focused on you, your shadow work, your bullshit, your life, your decisions, none of this shit would happen. What can you tell the collective? Until you look at yourself and change yourself and fix yourself and love yourself and are into yourself, madly, truly love and deeply in love with yourself, this shit won't happen. And that's your message to the world. You have to fully be in union with yourself before anything starts to show up physically. Otherwise, it's just a spiritual 5D madness. Everything's out of touch. Until you are really one with you and you've done this hard look in the mirror and said, I need to fix some serious shadow work shit inside of me. None of this is going to happen. And you've learned that. You know this. And you're just like, I've mastered this. I've mastered that. I am done finger pointing. I am done with the blame game. I am done with the victimhood sob story. I'm done with the poor me, woe is me. I've experienced nothing but bullshit, and I need to have karma swoop down and take vengeance for me. I need the Lord to take vengeance for me. I need justice to come in for me, because it's not fair. This is someone that stopped saying it's not fair. That stopped saying, I was dealt a bad deck of cards, I want another shuffle. This is someone that stopped making excuses and started doing shit. You can cry in a corner, or you can stand up and fight for yourself. You can get a black eye and a busted lip fighting your enemy, but you'll stand up and fight and they won't come to knock you down again. This is not being afraid to get hurt. This is not being afraid to confront yourself on your own shit. Because the people that don't, believe me, they're afraid. They are in fear that there could be something going on with them. This is not being afraid. And this is just saying, look, I had to do what the fuck I had to do to get shit done. So be it. And you took a very big, drastic step in expanding yourself. This is like, just example, someone coming from being, 250 pounds, overweight, out of shape, miserable, and transforming themselves into, this fitness king or queen that does marathons, coming from somewhere so far behind you wouldn't even recognize them, to being completely transformed. This is someone coming from abuse, someone coming from victim mentality, someone that life pushed them down over and over again, they never had control, to becoming the most badass MMA fighter, or a world champion fighter, or someone who is a motivational speaker and rich beyond their wildest dreams because they didn't let their past create their present or their future. They didn't let the past dictate who the fuck they're meant to be. It's like, yeah, you may have had control over me. You could have abused me. I could have lived in poverty, could have been a foster kid, could have been abused by mom or dad, could have lived in the streets, could have been beaten up by their drunken parents, could have just never been given a shit about, ignored, could have been that shrimp in school, always picked on, could have been the ugly girl in school, the stinky, smelly guy in school, the overweight person, right? And now who are you? You're not that person. Nope. That person is dead and gone. That person does not tell you what your future is. Who gives a shit what you dealt with? It's about who you are now. And you are a fighter. You're not going to let anything and anyone tell you different. You are a believer and you are an achiever. You're a go-getter. This is the recipe for an entrepreneur. This right here, number 3, is the recipe for a millionaire. This is the recipe for a dream maker and a way maker. This is someone truly gifted in the workings of the mind and the universe, activating hidden parts and potential that everyone has in themselves, but you've activated it. You've used it. Why? Because you stopped making excuses. This is someone that dealt with bad relationship after bad relationship. This is someone who's been walked over like a doormat, used and abused, chewed up, spit out, taken advantage of, an overgiver, underachiever, overgiver, underreceiver. This is someone that got tired of the bullshit and stopped looking for excuses and saviors. Stopped crying in a corner and begging someone or something or the universe to come and save them, to come and rescue them, to come whisk them away into some blessed happiness for all their suffering. This is someone that realized the savior lies in them. The success is up to them. Movement is theirs. It's their choice. Better is their choice. If they're tired of receiving the same bullshit, they are done with it. And it's that monumental moment where you decide, enough. I will not be overweight anymore. I will not be disrespected anymore. I will not be abused anymore. I will not be poor anymore. I will not suffer anymore. Okay, whatever. We have a marshmallow man to interrupt in the perfect moment. So there you go. There's this marshmallow man. Okay. Maybe someone was fat like a marshmallow man. But I will not be that anymore. And that is the message. And when you have that monumental, pivotal moment and the paradigm shifts, your life dramatically has changed. It's just in that moment. And it really just takes one moment to say, wow, all I had to do was turn a little switch on inside myself and say no more. All I had to do was let that shit die. And now you're good. Let's get the last card, your oracle. Woohoo! Colette, she who nurtures empathy, gentleness, and insight. Most what I'm seeing here is insight, the third eye, the awakening, crown chakra awakening, alignment. Oh my God, it just turned on. You turned on your crown chakra. Otherwise, you wouldn't have been able to manifest anything. Okay? You are awakened. Woo! You are so aware, so clear, so wow, this is great. We're going to go ahead and read this. We're done with these readings today. Colette, she who nurtures, entwines her hair with a soft crown of flowers and leaves. No. The name Colette means necklace in French. She also wears the delicate gold chain adorned with an amethyst and a tiny pink pearl. The soft luminescence of the pink pearls and blossoms reflect Colette's gentle nature and nurturing heart. Purple amethyst is a stone that promotes healing from grief, as well as a sense of balance and peace. Wow, maybe you've been working really strongly with purple amethyst. This gave you a sense of balance, and you've healed from the grief of your past and the grief of this death that you've just experienced. You've mourned what was, and this amethyst is really going to help you, or already did help you. On Colette's forehead, it signifies the third eye chakra or the crown, which this picture is the third eye, but it can also be the crown, the source of insight and intuition. She instinctively knows what others are feeling, so she is able to nurture those who need her gift of empathy. You know what makes you the most badass in number 3? In order to have any empathy for anyone, you will have had to experience all of that shit. So because you've experienced so much grief, you are now the perfect healer and empathic person, look, natural healer, to help others because you've been there, done that. You are empathic and you are a nurturer because you have exactly experienced the pain and suffering you see in the world. And now that you've risen, you've pulled yourself up, you're the bomb. You know how to pull other people out. You've learned how to get out of a rut. You've learned how to manifest. Now you will teach the world. Now you will teach others. You will show others that you don't have to be your past. You don't have to live the same experience over and over. You can change. And you're going to show them how to come out of darkness because you are a natural, gifted empath and healer. She instinctively knows what others are feeling. Okay? This card brings a gentle message of hope and healing. When you are troubled, turn to those around you and let them see what you need, or turn inside yourself and find that firepower. If you are lucky, you may encounter one of these rare souls, or you will be one of these rare souls who see at a glance exactly what you're experiencing or what they're experiencing. So this is someone that can pick up on someone's pain in an instant. Some people have to have an hour-long conversation to even begin empathy, but not you. At a glance in their eyes, boom, you know what they're feeling. All it takes is a glance, and you know exactly what's going on. You don't even need to ask them, how are you? None of that. You don't need to hear a word. You are an empath. Strong Pisces energy, by the way. Okay? Very strong Pisces in number 3. It also says, you will recognize the knowing souls like Colette by the empathic depth in their eyes. Allow yourself to be nurtured back to health and happiness. When do I need to become more gentle with myself? Do I allow myself to be nurtured by others? And who can I share my gifts and empathy and insight with? So all water energy is strong here, even strong Scorpio. Maybe someone has a Jupiter in Scorpio here, okay? But this is just strong, 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 strong. So even Cancerian can be here. Very watery, very empathic, very intuitive, very gifted, very spiritual. This is a master meditator, master manifester, master healer. It's just a master, okay? You've mastered and achieved a lot. Can you say I have a few notches on my belt? Yep. Can you say you've had some rough life experience? Yep. That's who you are today. And that's why you're amazing. So, anyways, this is amazing. This is beautiful, awesome energy, and go you. Overall, this number 3 is expanding into greatness. You are becoming more than you ever thought you could become. Okay, strong Jupiter energy here. All right. So I think I'm done with my readings today. I'll see you back later, hopefully. I don't know. My grandma called me and she wants me to go over there to see her sister and her, and I should probably go. So if I can't do a Cancerian reading tonight, I'm sorry. I will still try to do it, though, at least later.
Keep swimming.
Yeah, Matthew says keep swimming. He knows when I'm closing out shop. Anyways, you guys are all going through, bottom of the deck, death and transformation. So fear no evil. They can do you no harm. Okay. We all have a little guilt. You, your lover, everybody involved. It's okay. Let's heal it. I release any beliefs that no longer assist my soul's growth. We are doing that today. We are ascending. Look at that balloon. Transcending obstacles, learning expansion, a new phase, and preparing for unions. Okay. All right, so we are ascending, and we are all working with any abandonment issues that may be residual, may be hanging around, getting rid of that. Okay. And bottom of the deck over here was Eagle Mastery. See? It all wraps up to the beginning, the very first card. Mastery.
Yeah, guys.
Eagle Mastery.
I said, Jen, I love you.
Yeah, I love you too. So we are all mastering self. And bottom of the deck over here is She Who Yearns, Desiree, yearning, longing, and pining for. We are all seeking that happiness, longing, yearning. So let's manifest it. Let's do this. We're all in that energy of wanting more. And bottom of the deck for, is that it?
No.
Yeah, I think that's it. Oh, no, the James Bond Prague. Where is that?
I don't know. Oh, there's a board.
Where's my James?
I don't know.
Oh, nobody did that. Guilt. Oh, no, it was my Spirit Speaks Oracles. Choices. Mind versus heart, feeling torn.
I don't know.
But most likely we all have a choice to go after this the way we want or not. But these are our choices. Maybe the choices we've been getting over a period of time in all of our readings, choices, choices, choices. We have a choice to be a victim. We have a choice to suffer, or we have a choice to get better. We have a choice to change. These are our choices. Now we have the answer we've been seeking for all week with these choices readings, Two of Swords choices, okay? We all know what that is now. We can choose our outcome. We need to figure out what outcome we want. Start envisioning this. Okay, guys, I love you. I'm sure things are going to change like magic for everybody. So keep on believing, keep on swimming, keep on swimming. I can't even talk. Keep on swimming and keep on dreaming. Somehow it came out swimming.
And Elise, I let you keep swimming and bye!
And bye. Yeah, I meant don't stop believing also. So don't stop believing, guys. Don't stop believing and achieving. Don't stop that. I love you guys. Thank you so much for watching my channel. Please remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So just keep swimming. All right? And I love you guys, and I'll see you later. And hopefully Cancer will have a good reading if I can get to you tonight. Okay? I'm going to really try. Have a wonderful, blessed, beautiful day, guys. I'll see you when I see ya. Bye, guys. Say bye.
Bye. Let's go, Mom.
All right, let's go. All right, bye, everybody.